Hey YouTube, welcome back, I'm back. Okay, so I got y'all in my room. Just the setup I got for today. So anyways, in this video I want to discuss loose skin, how weight loss is kind of messing with my mental, I guess, or bringing about insecurities. But before I get into that, I'm gonna show you some things that I take with me. I'm gonna insert clips of how I work out at school and what I take with me to be able to freshen up or whatever like that. Cause normally I work out in the morning about 8:30 to 9:30 at the latest. We walk around probably two to four times. 4 is the max, 2 is the least. Lunchtime we do it again. I might be by myself, I might be with my teacher, I might be with one of my classmates or a couple of my classmates. We walk, like I said, pray, vent, just chit chat, jaw jack, but it's giving me company as I'm walking out there. But I knew when the hotter days came that I was gonna need something when I come back from my break, which is like 1 o'clock. So from 1 to 3 I still have to be in there for them hours. I need certain stuff. So this is what I came up with. I put my vitamins, all of them, in the Ziploc bag. I don't have time to be carrying all of them bottles. So I have a cinnamon peel in here. I have my calcium citrate pill in here. I have my multivitamin with iron and stuff, as y'all done seen before. I have my Super B complex pill in here. I carry little pills in here, like this little purple one you might see in there. It's a little bitty purple one for my gout, just in case if I have a flare up that day. Senna, just in case if I feel like I ain't going to the bathroom like I should, to push it along or whatever the case may be. Plus I have some Colace that's in my book bag, so I keep that on hand. I keep my vitamin D pills that I'm prescribed, which is vitamin D2 1.25 milligrams, which is 50,000 units for 1 capsule, and I only have to take this once a week, but I keep it just in case you know, I need that or whatever. Next, I always take me some deodorant, but this is the simple size one I have right now, which is native deodorant, coconut and vanilla, and it smells good. The coconut and the vanilla go together, but I keep something because I know you're walking, you're sweating, you're moving, you're sweating. You get it? You're sweating. So I need that. Also, I always take me a towel. I just go to any one of these little dollar stores, Family Dollar, whatever the case may be, get a pack of 5 or a pack of 3 for $1 and some change of these white towels to keep on me, and I put them in a Ziploc bag so that my bag won't get wet. Duh. So that, and I take a sample size of, what is it, body wash or something like that. It's a women's bathroom, so I'm gonna freshen up. Next, I always take me, you get these little sample ones, you can go to Target, any Target, what else, Walmart, Kroger's, you know how they have them little sample little bins and stuff like that. Grab you a couple of these. If not, when you go to the dentist, they give you two to 3 of these little sample size of toothpaste. They give you a toothbrush. Utilize it. So I have extra ones. I keep this in my bag so I can freshen up. Next, I always keep me some hand cream. I'm washing my hands a lot. I keep me some moisturizing, so if I have to put on my body or whatever the case may be. Another one when I'm out there walking in that sun. This has the UVAs and the UVB rays or whatever, it protects you from the sun. It's unscented and it has SPF of 30 in it, and it's more of a moisturizer than it is, I guess, like a sunscreen, but I like those types. So I put a little bit of that and I keep all of this in my thing. Next, I keep my inhaler with me because I'm walking that hill. I haven't got used to it yet. By the time you get around that second go round, I have to puff it by the time I get to the top of the hill or coming down that hill because it's steep. I will be inserting clips for you to see. So I always have that. I always carry me some lip gloss, some Carmex. The last few items, I'm always keeping some type of spray. So after a week of having this in there, I swap it out for another one that I have over here on my dresser over there. I always keep me some little cute little bag that's very discreet with my feminine stuff in there, such as pads, panty liners, or whatever the case may be, which last week done took all of that, so I need to put some more in there. And it got this cute little zipper on there. Boom. So that's all that I'll be having with me. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the next clips of me working out, far as a day working out at my school and then coming home and doing it. Okay, and I'll be back. Even hit it, did I? Oh, and the money. All right, y'all, we out here for this walk. That's the hill. Gotta use what you got to get what you want. And I want my weight. How you doing? But out here trying to get a walk in before I have to go back to class on my hour break. Trying to get it. I gotta use what I got because I can't afford a gym. But I'm out here. I'm out here. I'm out here. I got a walker buddy. You see it right there? Just wave to him. Wave to him. Oh, she always twerking. Get it. Get it. Get it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. We up this hill. Y'all see that? 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 Y'all see that? Y'all see that? You gotta get it. Don't let nothing stop you in life. You gotta get it. Oh, I had like some weeks ago. This didn't come out. Anyways, look. I ain't got no money for no gym. So we utilize this hill. This whole thing. We walk it 2, 3, 4 times. Sometimes in the morning. Sometimes in the afternoon on our lunch break. That's what we doing. Walk, pray, whatever. But I gotta get to my goal, so I gotta use what I got to get what I want. And this is it. I'm out of breath. I'll let y'all in a minute. Let's get it. Let's get it, YouTube. I don't feel like it. Round 2. Let's get it. Let's get it. Because I'm getting to my goal. I ain't got time to play. No lie.
You talk about I'm strong. You strong as far as your health.
Shoot, I'm about to be strong about everything else too. It starts with the health, but I gotta get.
You strong with everything else. Good grades. You ain't never failed a test. All of that.
Yeah, that is true. But I don't got time to waste time. People need to know. Time is money, and money is time. And we can't waste neither one of them. And life, yeah.
Life is a game.
For granted.
All this.
And a lot of people do. One day you here, and the next you gone. And we don't get no repeats, no redos or nothing like that. So every day that you get up, that's a blessing. And I got to do what I need to do within this day. Because I can't worry about what I didn't do the day before and what's to come. Because I can't do nothing about tomorrow. Today is the day. What you doing with your today? 24 hours today was blessed with. Think about it. We about to get it, y'all. We did it. Round one, done. About to get me some good old H2 and then bring it back. Round two. Round two. Round two. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it.
This one I will leave, but here's what's coming up.
We gonna leave. We coming up on the last 12 seconds. And let's get it. 2 miles in.
So you jump off to that cool down and stretch segment, okay, everybody? Well, you officially did 1 mile. You did it.
So as you can see in those clips of me doing walk off the pound, showing you guys how I do 2 of those at home, which is I do it in increments of 15 minutes, which is 1 mile, 15 minutes or whatever, and I can run it back either up to 4, 2 at the minimum. But in that clip I showed you how I did 2 rounds. Then after school I showed you the minimum we did was 2 rounds because we want to get back. And I like to do my walk or any form of exercise before I eat. I like to eat afterwards because the food be sitting there. I don't want to move after that. It's already hot. No, I'll get comfortable, whatever the case may be. So I just set it up like that. And in that clip I was letting you know you got to utilize what you have. Don't focus on what you don't have. Like me, I don't have the money to afford a gym, but thank goodness I'm just an open person on what journey I'm at, how I am, showing pictures of how I went from this waist size to this waist size, whatever the case may be. My teacher, the one who brought it up to me, you know what I'm saying? See how sometimes you can say something and it'll lead, you never know what it'll lead to. And that hill is very steep. And then talking with my sister like a few days ago, came up with another routine that just to challenge in my body. Which I will show. I'm gonna do a whole nother video on just me working out so that you can see. I tried to lunge going up the hill and squat going down that hill. It wasn't no easy test. I ain't mastered it, but who knows what it'll do for my body or whatever. Then also like how I have in here. Hold on, I'm gonna show you guys. I got this 10 pound. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm back. So I've been utilizing my mat lately. As you can see, it's the Julian. I used it today to do my planks and stuff like that. So I gotta do what I gotta do. Next, I done looked up workouts from Pinterest, especially doing with the arms, trying to tone up, trying to build muscle or whatever like that. So I've had these from a couple of years, more than a couple of years. I know I got them few years ago from Target. I don't know what the price is, but I just got this one over here for showing. No need for me to grab the other one, and as you can see, it's a 12 pound weight, so I can use it for whatever I need for my arms. Next, also utilize this ball right here, which is 15 pounds. 15 pounds, as you can see, 15 pound ball. So Russian twist, whatever, I use that. I had that over there with the mat. So yeah. Okay, so we done got into the workout part of it that showed you how that go, but let's get into the loose skin, how it's making me feel, how it's affecting me day by day, how it's bringing about insecurities I never thought was going to come on this journey, but it has. So I'm going to share with you guys. So earlier I took some clips of how my body looked, where the loose skin is affecting me. I pointed out in the clips how it done affected my breast a lot, how they done dropped, my arm, that y'all done seen in there, all that loose skin under there or whatever. As you can see, this is my arm, but this down is the loose skin or whatever. I showed my stomach, inner thighs. I didn't show my booty because that's just not where I'm at yet, but I done lost booty, I went down, but it's okay. I'm not nowhere near my goal, which, just to reiterate, I started at 364 pounds on this journey. I am currently, as of today, 238.4. I've been at for the last 4 days. I don't know why I've been weighing myself every day, but I have, like it's gonna move or whatever the case may be. I had gastric bypass surgery January the 28th. If you didn't know, prior to the surgery, I lost 42 pounds on my own. Well, I lost 60, gained some weight back, and then got back down to the 42-pound loss by the time it came to me on the date of my surgery. For my surgery, I only had to lose 36 pounds in total, so whether I had lost the 42 or the 60 didn't make no difference. But I'm gonna go ahead and insert the clips of how the loose skin look on me, and then I'm gonna come back and let you know how it make me feel, you know, and all that type of stuff. We gonna talk, okay? Okay, YouTube. Hey, how you doing? I'm sorry, I'm talking about welcome back. I'm back to do a video on loose skin on my body. So I'm gonna just go ahead and jump in and show you how it look on me. I am a person who was 364 and I have lost over 100 and something pounds now. I'm 238 as of today. Well, I've been 238 for the last 4 days. It ain't moved, it ain't gone up, it ain't gone down. So anyways, first I'm gonna start off with my arm. As y'all can see, that ain't nothing but flabby, loose skin all the way around. Flabby, loose skin on my arm. So that's one of the areas. Both arms are like that. Loose skin. That's a loose skin. Next area. I'm gonna pull you down and show you the cheeks, the non-existent ones. Okay, so as you can see, I'm gonna step back. My boobs have dropped tremendously. As you can see, I have no cuff. This is all loose skin. Loose skin in here. I really done lost a lot of mass. It's loose skin even over here on the side, just loose skin. Same way with this one, loose skin. As you can see right here, how wrinkly it is because it's nothing but loose skin. Okay, the next area that it has loose skin is my stomach, which you can see in the mirror. It hangs down low. I'll come to this side so you guys can get a full effect of how loose it is. Loose skin over here, loose skin at the bottom. It just hangs. Could be worse, could be better, but that's what I'm dealing with. The last and final area that has loose skin is my, let me turn, inner thigh here. Here is loose. Really, really loose. As you can see in the mirror, it's loose skin. And it rubs against the loose skin that's here. So, yeah. So over here, I'll let you see from this angle. As you can see, I don't have to do much but stand there. Loose skin. Same over here, loose skin. And it rubs and causes friction, which hurts some days. Okay. As y'all can see, I showed y'all the loose skin. I tried to braving myself up to go ahead and just show you, like, your skin is extra skin, it's okay. It ain't totally loose in certain areas, but it's loose enough for me to notice. It's loose enough where it's affecting me, like my inner thighs have got really dark from, I guess what they call it, chafing or something like that. And sometimes that stuff stings, it hurts, and I don't, I'm trying to look up what I need to do far as, ooh, I'm getting hot in here. What I need to do far as eliminating that. The thigh area and my stomach area, the lower part of it where it done dropped at, it's friction amongst them too. It's not like how my arms is right here. You don't get that much darkness up in this area, even though, yeah, it rubs against it. It's not constantly rubbing against it. When I'm walking, my thighs are constantly, you get what I'm saying? And my stomach is constantly right there because my stomach was once high and round. Now it's down, whatever like that. So sometimes it affects me, when you sit down, that you done lost the weight, but the skin can still make you appear bigger than what you are, so it can affect you. I have more good days, quite naturally, than bad days, because I try not to let it consume me or take over me. And then I have to counteract those thoughts of, damn, should I have did that? What am I doing wrong? Or whatever the case may be, because sometimes you might feel like you're doing something wrong. You had a vision in your mind of how you wanted to look as this process was going on, but it's not going the way, how you predicted or how you foresaw it foreseen it in your mind. So it's raining outside, just in case if y'all hear that, but we need it. So anyways, it's like I have most days I'm fine, like, yes girl, you looking good, you coming down, your face is forming in shape, cheekbones, whatever the case may be. Your clothes is getting, loose on you, bra getting loose on you, whatever the case may be. But then it's them other days you just sit there like, oh my God, what do I do to tone it up? What if it never tones up? What if I get to the point where they're not going, all of them, that stuff that's in your mind that you're not even there yet. And it's like, stop worrying. And then the other part of me has to just counteract it and be like, you really fought. You really done put in some work. You done had your moments where it was iffy, but I can honestly say, I done gave it a hard 80%. Not a whole hard 100, because some days, yeah, you're giving 100. Some days you're giving it 50% of it. Some days you're giving it more, somewhere in between that 50 and that 100. But I can say overall, from my journey starting from 2018 to now, I have gave it a whole solid 80%. We're going hard. Definitely could be better, because like I done said before, stated, what you put in is what you get out. So by not putting in 100, I'm not getting that 100. Catch it? Okay. Caught it. I see. So I have to tell myself, like, Britt, it was days that you couldn't get up to walk like you wanted to. Now you're able to put in miles of walking in a day. So this loose skin shit outweigh that, what you're able to perform. There was times when you couldn't even stand for no more, not even 5 minutes before your back would hurt you so bad you was buckling at the knees. Or I would have to tell myself, it was times when you would walk up the hill and you would have used this inhaler 5 times and you only had to use it once. And you don't went around this whole mountain, this whole, hill 4 times. You see what I'm saying? Where you have to cancel out that noise. Know that you're doing what you need to do. So I can't go by feeling, because I know facts of how my life was before, prior to now. That's a blessing to be able to walk, knees not be popping. That's a blessing to be able to use my inhaler 1 time, whether it be at the beginning or midway through the workout. It's a blessing to be able to stand more than 5 minutes to get to that point and just be like, oh, no back hurting and stuff like that. So I guess it's like, yeah, you have that insecurity, but you have to really wait. You're not nowhere near your goal. My goal weight is to be somewhere in, maybe at the lowest will put me at a 200-pound loss will be 160, 165 at the lowest, in between that range. But my goal weight is to be 170. Reasoning being is because I am a woman who don't have children nor family. So I figured to put my body in the most healthiest state that it can be to be able to conceive a child later. If it was just for my sake, I probably would have been happy at 180, 190 just to get out the tubes and be in, as they say, the wonderland or whatever the case may be. But that's not the case. That's not the case. As a person who knows her journey, her experience in life, who has fluctuated with weight, but being at a point it wasn't even fluctuating, it was just gain. And then you just go through life. I done told you guys before, I done had a miscarriage. My health was, bad. I done dealt with a uterine fibroid, PCOS, diabetes, asthma, and gout. That's 5 different things. So it's like, I just want to get to a point where my asthma, my gout is well under control. I don't have to take no medication for diabetes, fibroid is gone, and I won't hear the word PCOS at all, the letters at all. So that's what I'm working towards. So I'm just hoping everything work out, because I think I just be overthinking and worrying, and I need to let the worrying go and just pray over it, give it to God, and just let it be. I'm restarting and resetting how I'm going about these things. Like, for me, I have been doing low carb since last year, before I even had my weight loss surgery, and it's been going good. But I don't know why, I just feel like my body is just like used to it. Then I did a lot, like I said, the month of June just was not good for me. I went on vacation, went on a trip, didn't think it was going to offset my routine as much as it did, but it did. I was trying to get back to it, and it was like a battle, tossed back and forth. I have it. I do certain things, like I might have Wendy's one day with the girls. I'm talking about my classmates. Then I come home and cook something like I done had, what was it, shrimp and spinach, saute some spinach with some onions and mushrooms, and eat that. That's fine. That's very low carb. I might have shrimp and broccoli. That's fine. That's low carb as well. I might got my premieres. I've been on that. My protein 2.0. Do that. Then I might have a hot dog, and I don't want it just plain. I have it with the bread. So I'm just being honest and very candid with you guys to let you know how, where them slip ups, where that bread to come in, that on the hot dog, that bread to come in with that Wendy's. And even though, like I said, you cannot eat the large amount, I might can finish the burger, but eat 2 or 3 fries, and I'm giving them fries away. I still had that, and it's still going in my body. So them quality of foods on them days is counteracting my goal. I probably could have been further along in my weight loss journey than where I am now, but I can't dwell on that. At the end of the day, I put in what I put in. I got what I got back. Ain't no need to be crying about it or soaking over it. Nah, I wasn't crying when I was doing what I was doing. There you go. Another thing that has probably been one of my things that's been big that's hindering me. I'm a social drinker. I'm not a drinker on my own or nothing like that. So whenever my friends and us are out, if it was me, I would rather have my low sugar drink. I done been looked it up, Googled it, or whatever the case may be. Something like Grey Goose, Tito's. Let me see what else is on there. It's a couple of other clear liquors I know that are low in sugar, low in carbs. And normally I would have it with a Ocean Spray diet cranberry juice, whatever flavor of my choice, whether it be diet cran grape or cran apple or just regular diet cranberry juice, right? And that's only 5 calories. So I know for a fact Tito's is about I think it's 60 something, 69 calories for that, plus that 5. That's not much at all. But when you get them regular high in sugar juice, that's where it's whether I had that Tito's or not, that's low in calories. That juice, if you want to get Everfresh or whatever the case may be, Mystic or whatever the case may be, that's high in carbs, high in sugar. So because these corner stores don't sell that, I would have to have that on hand, and that ain't happening. You out with your friends, you doing what you're doing. I know that I want to do that, but that's not available, accessible to me. That shouldn't be an excuse for me to just go ahead along with it, but I do, because it's the juice that we got. So I done came up with the thing of telling most of I was like, after, I think it was just this past weekend, and I said, I won't be with y'all. I gotta rev it up. My 6-month appointment is coming up, and I want to see how much I can push my body to get to what I want. So that's why I made sure today I put in the work of working out like I did, eating low carbs and stuff like that, sticking with my chili and stuff, and just trying to be mindful, get mindful of what I'm doing and stuff like that. I'm gonna put the insecurities on the back burner until my appointment come, and I talk to my doctor. I see where I'm at as far as weight. We'll talk to my surgeon and talk to the people at my weight loss clinic and see how it go. Like, I won't know when I'm gonna be a candidate for skin removal or loose skin, whatever they call it, arm lift, whatever, breast lift, whatever the case may be, if it gets to that. I also want to talk to them on ways of how can I tone my body as I go. And then the other thing that's been intriguing me is either vegan options, but I think it's like not every day. I just want to try certain stuff to see if I like it. But then on the other hand, what I'm really intrigued about, you see a lot of people on ketosis, doing the keto thing, and they losing this weight because I done did the research and looked into it. Low carb, for me, low carb can be anywhere between 50 grams of carb to 150, and that's considered low carbs, whatever like that. I hit anywhere put it like this. On my good day, I'm hitting anywhere between 60 to maybe 80. If I do a little something janky, cheating, or whatever the case may be, like Wendy's, or if I go over there to 7-Eleven and I get a hot dog or something, then you're gonna see my carbs being at 100 and something. It never goes over the 150, but just giving you the idea to know. But for ketosis, it's different, because for us with low carb, you mostly is high protein, and it's like a medium on fats, and it's very low in carbs. But ketosis is different. They are lower in carbs, 20 to 40 grams. If I looked it up. If I'm not right, leave it down there. But so far, every time I look it up, it say 20 to 40 is that window for your carbs. net carbs or just carbs in general, and it's high fat and it's medium protein. So they're focusing on that butter, Kerrygold butter and stuff like that, but they still had, you know, their meats. They focusing on their cheese and stuff like that. I done seen ketosis be done 2 different ways, where people will have something that I would eat on low carb. It's very similar, where I done seen them with some shrimp and some veggies on the side. Such like me, I always have spinach, because I know spinach has vitamin A, K, E, and something else. But I know it's got a lot of vitamins, just like kale is one. Saute that up with some red onions and saute that up with some mushrooms in it, and boom, I'm good to go. And saute that up, saute up them shrimp, put a little butter in there. So it's basically like I'm there, I got it, but I feel like I need to be more informed on ketosis. I just don't want to jump into it, and I ain't feeling it because I ain't really well equipped or very informed on it. So before I just jump into it, I'm gonna be more informative, not informative, get more information on it, then go ahead and see how I can go ahead and transition from the low carb to that. I have joined a couple of groups on Facebook to see how I go. I done looked up Pinterest with keto meals to go for VSG, and they actually go hand in hand. It's just like low carbs or whatever, because they got a lot of stuff. And I'm like, some of the stuff is like almost like the stuff for my low carbs, which I didn't know they was hand in hand. The only difference is, like I said, low carb, high protein, medium fat, low carb, but your carb is between 50 to 150 grams. Ketosis is 20 to 40 grams of carbs, and it's a high level of fat and a medium level of protein, but they might be doing high fat, high protein, low carbs. I don't know. In my mind, that's how I want to do it, but again, like I said, I still got more research to do, more poking around to find out. So all in all, I'm dealing with the loose skin. I'm trying to push through with the loose skin. I let it affect me, reset and recenter my mind, body, soul, to get to where I need to be at, as far as continuing my process and not letting it trip me up like, oh, you sitting there. Because sometimes in the video, even still, I sit there and I just be like, it look like this, but to me, I look bigger right there. But I know for a fact sitting here, that ain't the, you know what I'm saying? I keep forgetting the camera adds weight to you, but I don't like that. Or you go to sit down and certain things mush up together, like I done said before, and it just or you go to sit and you see that arm, that you just have to hurry up and correct it. I done trained my mind to do that. Now it's like, we ain't doing that today. Let it go, because you ain't about to be in a bad mood today. Kill it. It got to go. It's gone. I rebuke that. Can't stay. Not today. That's me all the way, because I don't have time. Okay. But until my next video, I'll talk to you guys later. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and have a blessed day. Bye.